What is going on, everyone? It's Matt, aka Roddy Locks, back here again with another video. And I am pleased to announce that our best bet of the day yesterday did end up cashing. We took the Spurs minus 13 and a half at minus 105. And like I said, it did cash for us. It was pretty much sweat free up until literally like the last 2 minutes of the game. The Warriors ended up going on like an 8-0 run, and they got the score within 14. So anyone who bet the minus 14 and a half, I feel your pain. I've been there so many times, but thankfully we did take the minus 13 and a half side because we did get it pretty early, and yeah, cashed out for us. Super happy about that. And yesterday was actually an amazing day for us. Like I said, everyone here should be subscribing to my Winnable. It's 100% free, and I put all my picks in there. Yesterday, we went on a 8-1 run. So I'll just kind of show you all the picks that I made yesterday. We took the Celtics minus 4.5 at minus 112. Obviously, we took the Spurs. We took the Hawks minus 2.5 at minus 110. And then clean sweep on the baseball yesterday. As I said in my previous videos, I'm not super big into betting MLB, but I feel like I do have an eye for it after yesterday. We took the Orioles money line at minus 111, Marlins money line at minus 140, Brewers money line at minus 133, Yankees money line at plus money, and Padres money line at minus 154. And we did a unit on all of those. And then we also did end up taking the St. Louis Blues money line, which this one hurt because we were so close with this one. The Kings ended up scoring, I think, like in the second period, and then like 3 minutes left in the third, the Blues scored, and we had some life, and I got super excited. And then they go into overtime and they lose pretty quickly. But what can you do? Like I said, we did go 8-1 yesterday, and we went up just about 7 units. So great start to April. Absolutely awesome start to April. Since March 20th, we're actually on a 52-23 run, and we're up 28.4 units. So we've been absolutely cashing lately. So like I said, if you aren't subscribed to my Winnable, go ahead and subscribe to my Winnable. If you aren't following my X account, go ahead and follow my X account. I post free plays on here every day and kind of do recaps, kind of just shit talk. It's a great time. But if you want to see every single pick that I make, go on the Winnable. 100% free, like I said. No reason not to. So that brings us to our best bet of the day today. We are taking the Spurs once again. It's just really hard not to bet this team. If we come over here to Outlier and look at this, first thing I want to look at is if we go to the spread and then we check out the line movement. One of the things I want to look at here is, yes, the line is moving opposite us, but the public is 77% on the Spurs, and then the money is 88% on the Spurs minus 3.5. And just to do a little inverse of that, obviously, the Clippers are taking 23% of the public bet, but only 12% of the public money, showing that the Sharps are on this play, and they are taking the Spurs minus 3.5, which is always great to see. If we look at last night's game too, so it's actually pretty funny looking at this game. Because first of all, this is why I keep betting on the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is probably the best player in basketball right now. It's damn close if he's not. He goes out and drops 41 points. He has 18 rebounds, and he sat most of the fourth quarter. It's funny because if you look at the team stats right here, they're pretty identical on field goal percentage. Golden State actually outshot them for threes. Golden State had a better free throw percentage. Spurs definitely did have more free throws, though. Pretty equal on the turnovers. Spurs out-rebounded the shit out of them. But all in all, it looks pretty similar, right? And the Spurs just dominated the entire game because they do have a special guy named Victor Wembanyama on their team. They led for 99% of the game and they went up 26 points. I mean, if you look at this, it was just sweat free, sweat free, sweat free. And then, like I said, got to like 2 minutes left and started going a little haywire. But we ended up cashing, and that is really all that matters. And I know what everyone's going to say. Yes, the Spurs are on a back to back. I've kind of gotten a way of fading teams that are on a back to back because I haven't seen like a ton of success on it. And if you look at this game in particular and this team in particular, you have the Spurs at Golden State Warriors, which is in San Francisco, and now they're going to play the Los Angeles Clippers. I mean, that can't be that far of a plane ride. Maybe like freaking half hour or something like that. So it's not like they're traveling across the country. Also, this was an easy ass win, so I don't think that the players are going to be like super tired, especially the starters. And then another big thing is, like I said, Wembanyama ended up sitting out like the last 8 minutes of the fourth quarter. He was on the bike, kind of keeping warm, but I really feel like Victor Wembanyama is going to come to play today, and he's probably going to drop another stat line like this. Another thing to look at is the Spurs are still fighting for that 1 seed in the West, so they're going to be playing their hearts out in this game. If we look at the recent games for both these teams right here, in the past 10 games, the Spurs have covered this -3.5. 9 out of their 10 games. The only one they didn't do it against was Phoenix, where they only won by 1 point, which, what can you do? But then if you look at the inverse of that, and you look at the Clippers here, the Clippers aren't really impressing me, to be completely honest with you guys. I mean, they lose by 10 to Portland last game. And then the games that they have covered this +3.5, they played Milwaukee, the Pacers, the Raptors, Milwaukee again, and then Dallas again. I mean, I'm not trying to be that guy, but those are some pretty shitty teams. I'm sure we can all agree on this, right? And then they didn't cover against the Pelicans twice. They got beat by 6, and then they got beat by, 15 points to the Pelicans. They already played the Spurs. They were at home, and they lost by 4 points. And then they played the Kings, and they they lost that game by 9. So, yeah, like I said, the Clippers are not really impressing me when it comes to how they've been playing in their last 10. And kind of all these things combined is really just making me pick the Spurs. I've been on the Spurs all year. I've been picking them any chance that I can, and they've been cashing for me. So there's really no reason to switch it up. Like I said, they are fighting for that 1 seed in the West. They do need this game. They are going to go out there and play hard. Wembanyama is going to get his full minutes, and he's probably going to crush in here. So yeah, we are taking the Spurs -3.5 as our best bet of the day today. So if you guys did enjoy this video, I would really, really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. Also leave a comment down below. This is still, my 5th or 6th video. So if you see anything on here that you like or you don't like or you think I should change, go ahead, throw it in the comments. I would love to hear your guys' criticism and love to be able to get better with that. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching this video. I really do enjoy, betting on sports, analyzing sports, and just making sports content. So I really appreciate you guys. Be kind to someone today, and let's have a great night. Hopefully this cashes, and we can come back tomorrow and talk about how stupid of a line this was. So appreciate you all, and we will see you all again tomorrow.